Clients often ask me if we can get the police to press charges for their case. And so I thought it would be helpful to explain the difference between a criminal case and a civil case. A criminal case deals with a violation of the law that can result in criminal penalties against whoever is at fault. That often means being charged with a felony or a misdemeanor and could mean a fine or jail time for violating some criminal law. That usually doesn't come into play in an ordinary traffic accident, but sometimes there are outrageous cases of road violence where there absolutely should be criminal charges brought. For example, I have one instance where a client was the victim of a hit and run and the person at fault fled on foot. And understandably, there is a question about what are the police doing about it? What is the lawyer doing about it? And what can we do to get justice? I unfortunately have an unsatisfying answer here, and that's that there's nothing I can do to force the police to press charges. It's really an issue for the police of enforcing laws in our society so that we can have a law-abiding, safe community. And the police's enforcement of criminal laws is the area where all of that work is done, and it's really very separate from what I do as a civil attorney. So a civil attorney deals with money. And so my job is to make sure that when someone is the victim of negligence from a car crash or a doctor or a reckless company, that we go after all of the available assets so that a person can be fully financially compensated. We can't send anyone to jail, but what we can do is go after the company's assets, and what is most common is going after insurance policies that are available to cover people for injuries they sustain. These two types of cases are different, and my expertise is in finding the money and going after the money and getting the money paid to the person who is injured. Unfortunately, we can't force the police to bring charges against a person who causes injury.